There's one study, it was like people would rather browse Zillow than have sex. Also
Oh my
because
god.
there was that anticipation aspect of like, "Oh my gosh, what could my dream home be?" You know, so there's that similar thing with crushes, I feel like, "Oh my gosh, what could it be if this
Yep.
guy would actually text me back or like, a post on my Facebook?"
Is that sort of, and maybe it feels different, but that notion of like falling in love with the potential of someone or the potential of a scenario, like a potential of a dream job. Like if you're in your job and you're unhappy and you're like, but it could be amazing. Or you're with someone who's not quite checking the boxes, you're like, but I see this potential. Is it sort of like pre-writing that script and getting addicted to that?
Yeah, I think that's a good way to describe it.
Yeah, my goodness. I think every person out there can relate to this in some fashion of their life, right? And this notion of like that sitting in your head and spinning what it could be. And then is there also this notion of obsessing about what currently is not? Is that part of it?
Yeah, there was one neuroscientist that I spoke to, Judd Brewer, who writes a lot about anxiety. And he talked about how there's a lot of time spent in fantasy about, that is future oriented and regrets that are past oriented. The
Mhm.
biggest thing, right, with longing is that you're not being present.